Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Sweet Stardom, y'all, and I would just love to pop this video off and get started. So let's start it off like this. No one is going to hold your hand and walk you through life, baby. That's just a sad reality. Shout out to all my anime fans. What Madara Uchiha said, this is reality. Wake up to reality. Y'all, look. I understand that we are born in this world alone, and it would be nice to have some sort of instruction manual and guide through this thing called life. But the closest thing we got to that, and the only thing that we should need, is the Bible and the words of Jesus Christ, because we don't know all the answers, y'all. We don't. We don't. I don't care how much you try to deep search soul for the answers, you're not going to have it. Some things in life we just got to walk through and we got to experience it as time goes on, y'all. We don't have this special privilege where someone could just literally take our hand, walk us through life as if we were babies taking baby steps, and teach us every single milestone that's going to occur. That's not the way that life works, okay? So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I want to let you guys know it's okay to take those chances. If you've been thinking about something but you're scared to really take that leap, you are your best interest. You got to start trusting yourself, baby. I got a question for you real quick. When you going to start trusting yourself? When? Because you scared, right? You know what you want to do, but you're scared to take that leap. And another thing, stop trying to get everybody's permission for you to live your life. Stop trying to get everybody's input. You trying to wonder what this person, that person think. You're going to everybody to advise you on what move and what step you should take in your life, when ultimately it's your decision. And let's be honest, a lot of us who seek advice from other people, I don't know about you, but I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. So why put other people in it? You're going to do what you want to do regardless, right? Why put other people in it? Because guess what? When you start putting other people in your life and you start asking them and contemplating about your goals and your dreams and your vision and your plans, they're going to want updates. They're going to want updates. They're going to want to know what happened. And how would you like it if you still decided to do what you was going to do and a person disapproves of it? A person is disappointed about it. And they felt like you should have moved the other way. And it's like, bro, this is my life. How you going to tell me how to live my life? They do feel like they have some sort of say-so when you go to them for their input, especially if you do it frequently. That's when people start being disappointed in you out loud. And you know that you're doing something that's in your best interest. But don't give nobody that type of power. Be grown. Be grown about it. I'm a grown woman. I could do my own mistakes. Look, I can make my own mistakes. I can make my own decisions, right? But when I start going to other people for their 2 cents, especially people who essentially don't even have it all together themselves, that's when it becomes a problem. Some stuff you just got to leave between you and God, my love. You can't go to everybody for a solution about your life. It's nice to vent to people. Do not get me wrong. I know that it's nice, but you can't expect people to walk you through life. You can't make this a consistent thing to the point where you don't know what to do with yourself by yourself. You can't do that. Did you miss it? You don't know what to do with yourself by yourself. And that's when you get to that point, it's time to take a step back and really get grown. Huh? When you get to that point, it's time to take a step back like, dang, I done let too many people control a huge aspect, a huge part of my life. I don't like the way this feels. Now I'm just self-conscious about everything, and I feel like I got to run everything past everybody. I got to make sure I make this decision right. Trust yourself. Everybody ain't got your best interest the way that you do, right? Some people hating on you for real. Demonic spirits are real. Some people, as soon as you tell them your plans or even what you're contemplating, thinking about, they wish that don't happen to you. Some people wish it happens to them. Some people will take your ideas, charges to the game, and do it themselves. So why you letting everybody in on your idea, your masterpiece? Why you cutting everybody a piece of the pie? This is for you. This is something that you're handcrafted. This is your art project. This is your activity. Stop trying to include everybody in as a partner and then you letting them take credit. Right? You're the author, right? Why you letting them write your page? You're the author. You're the author of your own book. You can't expect everybody to look out for you in a way that you're not even looking out for yourself. It's okay to ask for advice. But if you listen, let me break it all the way down. Be blessed if you're able to go to at least one person, whether it's a therapist, whether it's a counselor, a mentor, whether it's a life coach like myself, whether it's a friend, a family member. Be blessed if you're able to talk to at least one person about a major life struggle that you're contemplating. But once you talk to that one person, which should ultimately be God, but, whatever you want to do. But once you talk to that one person, leave it at that. Wash your hands with it. Rest, my dear. Be still. Rest. You don't have to talk to that one person and then go talk to 4 other people about the same subject. You don't have to do that. This is up to you. This is you laid in your bed, right? You made your bed, now you got to lay in it. You can't go to everybody else and expect input on your path. They're not a part of your journey. Some people have different mindsets. Why are you letting all those different mindsets pour into you? That ain't even the way you think, right? The advice that you're trying to seek is not even the way you think. You're getting advice from people who don't think the way you think. You guys have two totally different mentalities. It's not going to work. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's not going to work when you're reaching out to advice from people who have different mentalities than you do. OMG. Have I been there? Have I known this road all too well? I'm just speaking to you from experience. I've been there before. Been there, done that. I've gotten advice from people before where I'm like, why am I even taking such and such advice? Why am I taking advice from a person that I don't even... Listen. I get it. I get it that you might look at somebody as wise, but sometimes you need to broaden your horizons, baby. Sometimes you do need to seek into therapy and counseling. Sometimes you can't just go to, the fam bam and your friends, because sometimes people may not think the way that you think. And they may not put you in the best situation, although they may mean well. Do you want me to spell it out? If your auntie ghetto, don't go for your auntie for advice. Is she gonna put you in a bad situation? Why you going to her for advice? Man, if Uncle he ain't doing nothing but keep getting locked up and drinking 40s every day. I get it. Sometimes the drunk unks be telling the best advice, but sometimes they can put you in a worse situation. Sometimes they can put you in a situation to where they in. Sometimes people do bad and they want better for you. But if they're not applying it to their own life, my advice is don't take their advice, right? And that's the thing. Learn how to take people's advice without actually physically feeling like you have to apply everything they say to your life. Some advice makes sense, some advice don't. But you ain't got to apply everything you hear, baby. It's okay to take your time and really weed out the words of others to decide, what best fits me? This fits me best. This ain't really gonna do nothing for me. Maybe I'll just, keep that one in the archive. It's nothing wrong with that at all. You just gotta know what you want. You gotta know what you want. You don't have to come up with a decision right now, but you do have to know what route you want to take. You can't expect people to make up your route for you. Baby, this is your route. That's your address. You can't expect people to know your destination, right? You don't even know it yet. So why are you letting people draw your map? You don't even know where you're going yet. It's not okay, right? You got to live your own life. We got to learn that we may even struggle at times, but we have to trust that everything will work out for the greater good. We have to trust that we are pure good people and pure good things will happen to us, even if it seems like not right now. Even if it seems like we got to sit still. Even if it seems like, our destination is arriving a little bit slower than I see others. God not through with you yet. He got bigger things for you to do. He got more things for you to do. He got extracurricular activities for you to do. Come on, somebody. Can I talk? Oh, y'all don't want to listen to me today. He got extracurriculars for you to do. You just got to get up and get to it. Don't try to include everybody in that because this ain't for everybody. Some things God just wants you to discuss between you and him. Right? Some things not meant for the whole entire world. Some things not meant for your whole entire family. Stop telling your entire family about what you considering, what you debating, and you ain't even made it set in stone yet. And then they running around telling everybody, and then that's when they checking in on you. Oh, such and such said you this and that. Did you follow up with that yet? And it's like, dang, I ain't even made that decision yet, huh? It was just a thought. But now you feel pressure that you got to do it. Stop trying to vent to everybody. It ain't set in stone yet. Figure out what you gonna do. Talk to God. It's okay. You gotta talk to God like you believe he real. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. But you can't seek advice from man. You gotta seek advice from God. You gotta sit still in it. You gotta ask him, hey God, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? I'm listening. Which way should I take? Which route should I go? Do you need me to fast for this? You know, let me know so I can eat a big meal now, okay? Do you need me to, does this require fasting? Okay? I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to sit with you in on this. But you gotta let me know. You know, you gotta really get in tune. Look, me and God, we got this type of relationship where it's like he knows me. He know my personality, right? And he knows my good intentions in my heart. And he knows that I know I ain't got all the answers. And he know that I know I'm winging this, right? He know I'm trusting in him. But I'm trusting in him. I'm trusting. I thank you for everything that I have and everything that I don't have yet that I know that I will receive. And if I don't receive that, I trust and I thank God that I know that he will give me bigger and better. It's brighter days ahead. My future is looking very bright. I just have to listen, right? Proper preparations prevent poor performance. I know y'all done heard that before. You got to do it proper. You got to do it the right way. You can't do it asking everybody else for their input. You can't do it. I get it. It takes a village, but it does not take a village to run your life. We're talking about raising children. Stop letting the village run your life. You grown now, right? Now it's time for you. Yeah, you can get help every now and then. But when it comes to your actual life journey, that's something that you have to stand 10 toes down for by yourself. You ain't got to be alone to make alone decisions. You could still be surrounded by everybody in your family. And this goes for multiple people. Now I'm speaking about people who, let's say you got the village, right? Let's say you got the mom, the dad, the tia, the grandma, the, papa, whatever the case is. And they are running your entire life. They're telling you every single move that you should make. And you like, Tia, I'm 25. I can make my own decisions. You gotta put your foot down. You gotta start letting people have that much power over your life. It's not gonna work out the way that you want to if you keep giving people time, space, and opportunity to tell you what to do. Because then it's gonna cause problems for you in the future. It stems from them telling you what career you should have. They're getting disappointed if you're choosing to be something else. You might want to be a basketball player. They might want you to be a doctor. And then they get mad at you and disappointed. You can't give nobody that much power over your life to the point where it affects you. I get it. It might make you feel the wrong way. It might rub you the wrong way. But it's your life. Be happy in every decision that you make because you trust God, right? You trust God not to put you in no crazy positions based off of your decisions as long as they had pure intentions. I cannot say that 5 times. I already know that. Don't ask me to, right? But you got to be faithful. You got to be faithful. You got to lock in with God like you would your favorite dude. Sis, can I be real or not? You better lock in. You can't expect people to have the same answers for you that God would, right? It starts with when you let everybody in your business start with the whole career thing, your family get mad. Then it starts with spouses. I understand you want the spouse and the family relationship is very important. I get it. You're big on family. But when you let people have a big input in your life, what happens when you bring somebody home that you really love, but your family hates? Just because they feel like they're not good enough for you, and you feel like, I know I deserve this person and this person deserves me. That all stems from putting your foot down and stop letting people have that much control and access in your life. You can't let people control your life, right? You can't. It's time to step up. It's 2025. It's time to step up, and it's time for you to do what is best for you. And it's time for you to not think about anybody else's feelings. It's time for you to it's time for you to stop putting people in consideration over yourself. You got to be at the top of the food chain. You got to be your highest priority, right? You can't prioritize other people over your own emotional needs and feelings and wants and dreams and goals and ambitions. You can't. It's just never going to work out the way that you want. You can't have your own say-so and let the village tell you what to say. I hope that didn't go over your head. You can't have your own say-so and let the village tell you what to say. So that's my video for you guys today. I hope that you enjoy watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Your girl, Sweet Stardom. I'm so excited to make these videos for you guys. It will really help out my channel if you help support it. I feel like I make amazing content, but I'm just grateful to have supporters, y'all. And I see that the channel is growing, and I absolutely appreciate that, y'all. And I love you guys so much. So make sure you follow me on other platforms as well. I am on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. So just make sure you find me on everything and just follow your girl. Keep up with what I'm doing. You know what I mean? You might get some little gems. I don't post every single thing on each platform. So you might see something on Facebook that's not on YouTube. On YouTube, that's not on Instagram. On Instagram, that's not on TikTok. And the cycle goes on and on. I try to cater to my supporters and subscribers personally. So make sure that you guys support the channel. And I cannot wait to see you soon. Bye. Love you.